Alrighty. There we go. Alright, I got audio again. We're set. Let's try and finish this. Ooh. Relief at this side, not pushing fashion charges. The process is not painful. This tribunal is a farce. They spread lies that my love is merely lust. But do they even know true art? Felt it in my bones that I should have drunk less. Now we poor souls experience God's wrath. Alright. This man is not no apparent wounds. Like night I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love. Do not make that error. When you know my name, just look for my face. Okay. Thing of beauty. If it were not against the first virtue, I would feel very happy. Okay. It's like a double-length lunge. Serve some low-ranking position into the order. Oops. Alright. I'll wager you feel rewards of intelligence. Suggest you'd lend me some now, unless you want me to write up an official report of a fourth virtue breach. Jesus, dude. Dude, they are strict over here. Okay. So much merit removed. There's David Gorin again. Welcome, Carson. Alright. I had the existence of a secret compartment. Had the secret compartment in his office. Alright. Oops. What ticket you got, Dave? An Albion Frank banknote. Oh, Jesus. That's music to my ears, Alistair. Do control your emotions. We are arbiters of order. Must never violate the first virtue. Low service, high ranking, full bottle of brandy. Dear Dr. Turner, I must regretfully inform you that during your absence from party business, your senior assistant Daniel has demonstrated extreme untidiness and thus broke one of the virtues. Where's Little Pip? Dude, Little Pip, he's not. This is all. I don't know. This is secret stuff. Little Pip, he's innocent. Angor Quinn. Jesus, dude. They're spending a night with a neighbor's wife. Dude, that's like 2 of the commandments right there. Has a painting depicts a naked person in his house. Broke his wife's favorite teapot. Here, I don't want to look at that all too much. Oh, fuck. Okay. Dude, where's the... I wanna... I guess they don't really care that I know people's names. Let's see. There's Walter Keane. More ridiculous headgear. Did not trade. Spelled Lothar Richards. This was the guy in the dinner party. Yeah. Husband Peter. Alright, listen, silence, you'll perform your function as much as required. It's paramount to ensure an order in our society. There's the idol. 16 on the padlock, but I don't know. To avoid losing merit. Okay. This. Brandy and the serum. So that was the dinner party. Alright, I don't remember the farm. That's a funny little picture. Okay, so this is Gideon Bell from the last case. Was he the performer in the tavern in like case 3? Store confiscated objects and evidence according to the virtue breach. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. So then okay. So what is this one gonna be, like greed or thievery? Which one was this? Alright, so it's the white. Alright, listen, we'll figure that out later. I'll treat Lord High Arbiter at first storing no more than this. When it gained majority in Parliament. Oh, right, I forgot. Because Hearst got the majority. Our government for multi-party chaos. The Order Party worked hard despite the popular support for the party. His Majesty refuses to acknowledge the authority of the tribunal. And that's it. Participate in a peaceful march to the king's current residence to demonstrate the virtue of moderation. So one of these is moderation. I'm gonna guess. I hit that sitting. Okay, so one's sloth or laziness. Would this one be sloth? I don't know. We'll see. It's not considered an indulgence. Okay. Too bad literature. Dude, this is... Alright. Okay. So... Alright. I'm just gonna put things in. I don't think these are like the correct slots. I'm not really thinking about that, but I'm gonna... Oh, my bad. This is gonna be good things. So it's gonna be like moderation, tidiness, moderation. Truth is probably gonna be one. So you have truth and lies. Dude, what's up, Daniel? Welcome, welcome. Oh, and then yeah, Carson, I will need I will need some a Padre alarm as we get closer and closer. When's first pitch? Like 5:20? It's also against the Rockies, so if we go a little over, like, what do you think's gonna happen? They're gonna get like a ton of runs? I don't think so. Diligence and modestness. Is there modesty? Because there's like lust, and they kind of keep talking. Maybe that's moderation. 5:40. Oh, dude. Dude, you could hear Sherman? Okay, that's not a good sign. Dude, I will say, I, like, basically don't have a door frame right now. Like, the walls in my house are already pretty thin. But, like, the door frame broke off because my door isn't the right size or whatever. Something. Listen, my dad might be to blame. There might be some handiwork that went awry. But, so yeah, so I don't have like the slats on the door frame, so there's it's literally open air. Not up to fire code. It's probably safer. I can squeeze through the but no. So I literally have like an open airway between the hallway and my room. So diligence, moderation, truth. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this right now. Merit. Alright. I am also missing... Oh, I didn't do all of that. Okay. Yeah. There's Lothar. So this is indulgence then. Oh, but I'm supposed to know how much... Oh, dude, this is like math logic. I can get with this. So, guys, open air on air. I like what you did there, Daniel. Let's see. So, how much do you start with? That's where I have to look at, like, this. This is probably going to help me more. 20... Blank. I have passed since during a... Oh, this is going to be the amount of years. During a tribunal, blank blank is judged at the largest, probably merit deduction. To execute his punishment, blank was used on him and he lost blank blank merit and died. Here, alright, listen, let's not... I don't know if I've said this before, but Daniel, in my head, you are like listen, Carson's a true fan. He's a supporter. He's here like every time I stream, and I appreciate that. But Daniel is like the typical, or typical sounds derogatory. This is not derogatory at all. He is like, you're the quintessential Twitch chatter. Even like when I would do my baking streams or whatever, like you would, I don't know, just like, not like mean, but you're just like a little playful pushback, and it got a nice dialogue going. So I appreciate your place in the ecosystem, Daniel. Hey, there's Gideon Bell. Oh, I got rewards points. I thought I got another Halo achievement. Where's an outrageous hairstyle? Okay. Alright. This is, I like this. A bit rusty on my chatting, but I think I've still got the basics down. You have to take a course. Alright. Who is that? Carson, how do you find these random faces? Art. I like this one. Literature. And secrets? Music, there you go. Okay. Oh wait, no, hold on. There's one that was literally, yeah, this. So that's gonna be the third virtue. Which I still like being truth. I will say, I'm reading, I'm not reading 1984, but I'm reading like a alternate, like, I'm reading Julia, which is from the co-lead's perspective, and it's very, very good. But this is like, this is striking home exactly what I'm reading, but yeah. So in this one's probably gonna be moderation. This is gonna be like excessive drinking and, well, here, yeah, excessive. Dude, I'm running out though. I'm running out of a lot. bones. Excessive bones. Hey, don't have any more bones. Dude, Josh, what's up? Thanks for the follow, Josh. Good to see you in chat. Dude, it's gonna be embarrassing. I get a new viewer in Josh, and then I'm gonna like just start fucking or I should I don't know why I want to censor myself in front of Josh of all people, but but I'm just gonna start like doing terribly. Let's see. I like this one right now. Wait, but this one's the books and stuff. So then what's the difference between these two? Okay. What happened to the family-friendly streamer? Oh shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. Do control your emotions. Emotions, secrets, and dude, beauty? We'll beauty them. You're too hot. We have to. Let's see. Felt it in my bones. That my love is merely lust. What do they even know about true art? So then let's do that. Wait, are all of you Padres fans? You've stepped into a wicked world, Joshua. Listen, Josh, I apologize, but it was either being a it was between being a Padres, Angels, or Athletics fan, and Padres had the most gusto. I don't follow baseball, but I support their support of the Padres. Daniel, you could claim I'm an ally. You can claim whatever baseball team you want, since you don't have to. All right, hey Josh. All right, I might need to time you out if you keep that up. We gotta be careful about what we say here. You can't go against one of the virtues, dude. But no, Daniel. Since you don't follow baseball at all, you can just pick a random team. You can just be like, yeah, I love the Royals. How do we ban people? Get off my stream, Josh. No. You've come here 2 minutes ago, and you're already no. As a kid, I liked the Giants, but I was kind of osmosis. Yeah, that's Daniel. That's why I couldn't be a Giants fan. Was my dad was a Giants fan, so I was like, listen, I gotta. Daniel's reporting you, Josh. Daniel doesn't give a fuck, dude. Root for the White Sox. You should root for the Rockies. Rockies? Hello? Articulation? The Rockies, dude. I was going to say, is there some shared, team that we can hate on between Dodgers and Padres to kind of have an olive branch? But I don't think that exists. I really don't. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you Yankees, dude. I'll give you Yankees. Listen, we we didn't have a great performance against the Yankees, but they were some fun games to watch. I'll give you that. I'll tell you that. They're making fun of me as a Giants fan. Let's see. That's even the thing, though, is that then the Yankees have Aaron Judge. So that's like kind of, I don't know, something for us where it's like it makes it a little, just a tiny bit harder to like just outwardly hate the Yankees. There's like some pride there. Okay. Listen, I'm getting lost in baseball talk. Listen, here's how we solve it. We get the Yankees, we get Aaron Boone himself to execute a Luka Doncic type trade to some random team for Judge. Judge is now, he's right field for the St. Louis Cardinals. That way, that's untainted, and then we can fully hate the Yankees. Listen, the Dodgers themselves said that the Padres were more of a challenge than the Yankees. The Yankees, they were struggling. I need to focus up on this damn case. I'm getting distracted. Once I have this locked down, that'll be good. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that didn't add up. So that's either like thievery or it could be diligence. Fuck. At work, mistakes, untidiness, and lies we've not yet used. Is there one that's going to be just emotions? No, emotions is up here, I think. Let's get Judge on the Mariners. Banish his ass to Milwaukee. That's... I will say, I don't follow basketball, like, at all. But that whole situation is crazy. It's crazy. It's, again, it is like if you just took Judge and somehow convinced the like GM of the Yankees to like just ship him away. Dude, I feel bad for the Rockies. I forgot we played the Rockies already. I was like, oh man, like we'll have like an easy series. We got 3 games against the Rockies. I forgot we already did this and we already shut them out. But now it's at least a home game for them. So, where are the Rockies from? They're from Colorado. Mile High City. Well, Colorado isn't a city, but I'm pretty sure they play in Denver. I imagine. Can I get a fact check on that? Are they like the Boulder? I mean, obviously they're Colorado, but like Cronenworth's back after a broken rib. I'm gonna be very excited to see him play. Okay, yeah. To be fair, what other city would they play in? But I'm very excited for Cronenworth being back. Fucking broke a rib, and then continued to play like 2 more games or something after that. But I'm excited for Cronenworth to be back, and then like 2 games from now, I'm gonna be like, yeah, Cronenworth's fine. We'll see. My dad would love that stadium. Let's see. I don't feel great about this last one. I honestly don't. Because this is like the books and everything. This could be the art and literature, but then this is like music. Maybe this is indulgence? So what would this be? Is there like... Okay. Alright, I like beauty instead of lust. It looks a little funny, but I'll put it in. What else can go in here? Would this be fashion? Well, here, hold on. Someone said something about the... Okay, that's the first virtue. So no, emotions is definitely in this. That's like one of the only things we have locked down. What are you insinuating, James? I would never breach... I keep no secrets. Okay. So it's gonna be secrets. Dude, this one, I'm just gonna get stuck in, like, how you'd label these or something. And it's just going to really... I'm gonna mess something up and not be able to fix it, but... All secrets... Sloth I want to do something with, but... All secrets... Well, no, this one's... Okay, no. God, no. Moderation, diligence. It could be... No, this one's truth because it's got secrets. So this has to be something else now. Untidiness? I don't like that. Maybe this? No, that doesn't work. What's the objective of this game? So, there are multiple cases. So, like, each one of these is, like, a mystery you have to solve. And we have this board here that we have to fill in. So, we get little, like, you know, just basic, you know, you put stuff in. Hey, there's Josh. You fill in stuff from this. And we have to try and solve... We basically have to get it correct in here. So, yeah. So, basically... it is pretty late into this. Like, this is like the second to last case. And then there is the, there is an epilogue as well. But, yeah, basically there's a secret order that this is a part of. They just took the government in the last case. And so then these aren't needed, but it kind of helps you just guide along. So if I can figure this out, then I can more easily look at the virtues and everything. Then I can start figuring out the punishments for them and who did what. So yeah, hopefully that gives that. But okay. Maybe this is literature? I can get behind that. And then, what did I have here originally that I took out? Oh, no. No. This is still going to be beauty. This is still going to be beauty. This will be fashion. Because they said Decided not to push any fashion charges. And then that's what this is. This one's sloth. Why do I have fashion here? Get that out of there. Sloth. And so then maybe this can be untidiness. I like that. And then it will tell me when I get stuff right here, which is good. It won't tell me everything, but I don't think it's going to be Frank's. Alright, so we have art, fashion, and music. Wait, but the virtue wouldn't be sloth. See, that's what I'm missing out on. Truth, moderation. Yeah, see, it's not going to be untidiness either. Okay. First virtue. I like merit. And that's going to be like, hey, work hard, do good, all that stuff. Then what's this one going to be? Maybe beauty is the virtue? But that's also going to be... I don't know. Okay. So much merit removed in the tribunal. So... okay. Starting to get lost in the sauce again. Let's see. First virtue. Let's see. Are you just... Listen, I think I just gotta start getting stuff in here. What did I have here originally? There has to be something good, some good adjective, or, well, no, these are nouns, but this is something that's like something they would promote. They're promoting merit, truth, and moderation. Souls. Souls is just such a weird one. That's what I learned. I was just thinking back on it. Bye, Josh. Have a good one. We will be rooting for the Padres, but I appreciate you stopping by. So basically what I need to figure out, because, oh yeah, basically I was reflecting on the cases in this game, and I need to start looking out more for like when there are random words highlighted. But yeah, so like souls and bones are just odd ones to have in here. This is gonna be years. Let's get that in. How many years? No clue. Couldn't tell you. This is gonna be merit deduction. To execute his punishment. Blank was used on him. And he lost blank blank. Merit and died? I don't know. Let's see. My man did not take Pogonomics in high school. Alright. Where's an outrageous hairstyle? Yeah, it worked on my end as well. Yeah, so there's one of moderation, but this is... Yeah. Jesus Christ, dude. I am losing it on what this one is. It's not gonna be emotions. Diligence. There we go. Okay, so it's incorrectly filled. That is fine. I'm just completely losing it over here. Let me get that. Nope, I want that. Get away. Alright. Like a true believer. Dude, I really don't want to use hints. I really don't. And I think I just have to be... See, this could be literature. It has to do with like lying and whatnot. This is going to be the art, which is separate from the literature, I think. It's these two that are like... You know, but there's this where... Could be thievery, but I think it's meant to be just like mistakes or whatever. And then this is... this would be moderation. See, they don't have like drinking. Oh, indulgence. Let's take emotions out. Then... What was the one I just took out? It was... Okay, lust is in there. Beauty, I think I could change. Maybe untidiness? But then this one definitely... Okay. Alright, let's focus up. I like these three being grouped together. And I do like them being in here. And I think I can get away with diligence being there. Then, I like this whole section right here. We're like, hey, don't keep shit from the government. Or from the party. This one, these two are the ones that need work. I like this. And I think I can figure this out by... Okay. I like indulgence and lust there. I like mistakes. Sloth just because of the picture. The picture they had, like, the guy just sleeping there. Can't be merit. Okay. So lust, lies, fashion, art. All done. Bones and souls aren't going to be a part of it. Merit, we already have there. Beauty could be one of these. Could be. We'll think about that. Diligence is already done. Mistakes, Franks, music, emotions. I do kind of like being there. Just a little bit. Untidiness. I mean, I know it... Oh, okay. We're closer. I actually don't know what I changed, but... So we're closer. Secrets we've used, years we've used. Idle. Truth, moderation, sloth. 2 or fewer are incorrect. Okay. Whoops. Where's untidiness? So we have 2 incorrect around here. Okay. They don't like that. There's nothing, because literature does look like the odd one out here. It can't be in here, though, because there were the books in there. I like this too much. Excessive emotions. Well, because he said, Alistair, do control your emotions. We are, as arbiters of order, must never violate the first virtue. So that's got to be emotions. It's got to be in there. I like indulgence. Lust, I guess, could be... Yeah, so literature is forbidden. Okay, so I like emotions and indulgence here. Lust is punished, but I can't fully say that it is here. Up sitting here all day does not count as sloth. So we do have sloth in here somewhere. I do like this. I don't know where. Maybe sloth is here, but... Okay. Store confiscated. Remember the second virtue. Oh, okay. It's just, hey, do your job right. Lust. Alright. I'm gonna put 3 years here. Okay. Dude, I'm so close on this. Do you guys see anything that like screams out at you that looks weird here? Carson, if you remember the solution, then I wouldn't say answer, but like Daniel is looking at it with fresh eyes. We'll get some peer review going on. Dude, I could just click that right there. I mean, this probably isn't right, but I'm just going to do the additions they got. Okay, so that instantly doesn't work. This is probably going to be, like, way later. I'm practically fresh to the entire thing. I haven't been paying attention to the game. That's all good. Let's go back down, because here's what I think is going to happen. I have to figure this out. Then I can look at these books here, and I can do the math of how much the deductions are. I don't think anyone else has the books. So basically, 6 culprits. Yeah, okay. So basically, I'm going to go over and do this. Then I will be doing this using the measurements I filled out from here, or the punishments that I filled out from here. And here, I'll pull up the grid for you. Then I'll be able to solve this. So then, yeah, this is just whoever's dead. Who would that be? I don't know. I might have been able to find him based on previous cases. They're starting to do that, where they're like, hey, you should know who this is. This last part is just gobbledygook to me. I like, just with this being like numerical values, could be merit, but I don't know what like the punishment would be to like to deduct merit and how that would kill him, because he doesn't have wounds, quadrants, and virtues. Oh, my bad. Yeah, sorry. You should have. I don't think the other one would have helped you. I'm gonna take a bite of my rat that I have. When I do that, can you hear my disgusting chewy? Why is literature punished? Well, because it's like a regime. It's a suppressive government. Okay, that's good. And then literature is in its own thing here just because of this here, these books. And then he says that literature is forbidden. George Orwell. That's still one of the funniest bits that I did that kind of just went silently, but listen, you gotta do it sometimes. You can't draw too much of a spotlight on it. It is like way back in the day, I text Pog, and I was like, yeah, dude, I'm reading 1984, and it's very Orwellian, like just the whole scenario. And I think someone texted, and they were like, what do you mean by that? And I'm like, I don't know, like just the writing, like it really strikes me as Orwellian. And that was it. But I liked that. That's crazy that didn't hit. It was a couple years ago, so I don't know if people knew who wrote 1984. Actually, there is a chance, Daniel, that you responded to it by saying you mentioned a Kafka novel, and you said it was very Kafka-esque. Unless I just ran the same bit twice, but I think you messaged something about. I don't know what you would have used, which Kafka novel, but dude. I don't know, Kafka, I feel like they'd be a Carson or Dom thing. Or maybe, okay. I'll have to go back in the archives. Maybe there's a chance I did Kafka, that I said that the metamorphosis was very Kafka-esque. And then, Daniel, you said that 1984 was very Orwellian. But, we'll see. I will say, Carson, do you remember the solution to this? If so, then just say that and... don't, because I feel like I'm close here. But if you don't remember the solution here, do you have anything that is like, okay, do you have anything that you're like, okay, this does not make sense the way you've classified it? Maybe this could be diligence? Okay, no. So, we like those there. The order of these shouldn't matter. Hopefully. I'm gonna assume they don't. I don't know if this matters. If, like, the virtues matter? Why are some blocks and some are light gold when they're in the grid? Yeah, that I have noticed that. I think it just has to do with like selection. I think I tried to cheese it during the cases and it didn't do anything. Fuck, what do I have here? Art. Like, yeah, it's just you have 2 or fewer, so I don't think it does. Yeah, I don't know what causes that. Untidiness is kind of giving me pause here. See, because this wouldn't be diligence. Or like, I'm looking for for things that would be punished. Indulgence we already have over there. Listen, maybe I don't have to get this spot on. I think I have the general gist here. The fact that I'm 2 or few, like, oh no, I mistook like one of these. I don't think it should throw it off too much. So I think I'm just gonna keep my plan going of is there one that's like modesty? No, it's moderation. Never mind. Untidiness makes sense. So I think you can start moving stuff around and see what keeps it that way. I could, yeah. Whoops. Let's... This feels like cheating, but listen, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. What was this one? Ah, fuck. See, now I've fucked myself here. Okay, I don't think indulgence is one then. Well, no, indulgence has to be one, right? Yeah, okay. So maybe lust wasn't one? Was that the one that... Okay. I'm going crazy over here. Diligence doesn't feel right. Let's see. Where... Diligence doesn't feel right. That is true. So, that's the only problem, though, is I need... Okay. Would diligence be here, merits there? Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Daniel's cooking. So now... Because the fact that... Like, okay, if I do that, then hey, there's a mistake here. But the fact that this doesn't move the needle is good. So then this is diligence. That makes sense. Third virtue would be indulgence. So wait, that diligence and 2 makes sense. Yeah, so I like... Let's see. Third virtue, beauty. Daniel is cooking. Daniel, he's in the kitchen, dude. That's good, Daniel. That's some good work. So yeah. Not to instantly diminish what Daniel just did, because it was very good, and I didn't get there. Daniel won game. Absolutely. That is totally on Daniel. But the good thing is that I had these locked in. So like I knew that I just didn't know the names of the virtues, but thank you, Daniel. So now, okay, if we assume that you come into the party with 0 merit, that makes sense to me. Then you can work backwards. So he has +8 merit. So then you subtract 10 merit going backwards. And so now you have 2 merit points, or negative, what? Hold on. Yeah, you have -2 merit points, meaning each of these is 1. So then truth is -1 merit. Which, let me tell you, if you are running an oppressive regime, I feel like that would be the biggest one, that if you wanted to be a bad person and like bad government, like trying to control people, I feel like that would be the one that you would punish the most. So I might have something wrong there, or surprisingly, the people who put together a very evil and immoral government are also incompetent. We'll see. Yeah, okay, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this, definitely. So then, yeah, let's do this. Okay, that was Gorin. So this is number 2. This is all number 2. So 4 minus 10 is -6. So then this is -3 for that. That's so funny. Oh my god. Carson. I'm gonna allow it. That is so funny that it got flagged. It was like, hey, because I saw that and I was like, they didn't like whore. They really didn't. Oh my god, that's so fun. Oh shit, I will say this is scary precedent, because now I just got an alert. Whore has been added as a permitted term by the Arizon. Or sorry, the Air on Air. So so listen, if some bitches come in and start using whore, then we have to be careful with that. But that is so funny. I saw that and I was like, oh, come on. Because like once per stream, I get someone who's like, okay, hold on, Carson, you can't. Okay, I can't. You can say Harriet. I will say, okay, so you could say whore. You now are not allowed to say the plural whores. Because Carson says Aaron loves whores. Which, listen, we're riding a line here. Something feels more personal about that. I'm gonna, should I set precedent here for the stream that you can only do a singular whore, you cannot do plural. But no, anyways, automod usually pops up once per stream because some random person comes in and says, like, gives a link to free viewers or something, which is rude that they go into just someone with like 2 viewers and goes, hey, you can bump up your stream count. But I guess it's effective. But anyways, so I saw Carson's message under auto mod and I was like, oh man, like this makes sense. Like the fucking website came again. That's so funny. Yeah, do free viewers. There's no catch. You just have to click the link and put in your Steam key. Or your stream key, sorry. Jesus. It was gonna be a funny joke. So now the question is, how do I find these 2 out? Cause I don't have these books for everyone. Or wait, do Gorin and them have them? Yes, they do. Ha ha ha. Okay, so now James Turner, 12. You subtract 20, you're at -8. Kept the book Legacy of the Rose Dynasty in a study. We know that's -1 because apparently you can't have like books. Hey, listen, we'll give you a slap on the wrist. So -7 for drink a full body. So 7 is moderation. This is like, this feels like it's a very like, this would be a very religiously motivated oppression. It's one where it's like, hey, listen, like we still kind of want to follow the Bible. We want to limit people's freedoms and their access to knowledge and everything. But listen, we still got to keep the 10 Commandments. Listen, you can do whatever you wish. Oh, I will say, it has now been expired. I cannot make a call on. I cannot make a call on whether whores plural is allowed or not. It is expired. I cannot put judgment on it. The course would have to be relitigated. The whore filter welcomes one whore at a time. That's very funny. Dude, thank God Josh left. Imagine if he was here for the whore filter. It would ruin the man. We were talking about baseball. It was good. Okay, listen. Flagged again. Oh, shit. Dude, imagine I, like, pop off. It does. It really did go into chaos. But imagine I popped off. Like, overnight became, like, the biggest streamer in the world. And I have to go through the... No, listen, we can't quote that. We can't quote that. There was great context in it. But dude, imagine I pop off. I'm like the biggest streamer in the world. And I have to go back because everyone in the chat has found out that you could say whore. And they're using it in very not nice ways. Like, and I have to go back and find a way to ban whore again. So now what else? Okay. Let's do some math again. -9. Listen to marching music. Slap the sergeant in anger. Ooh. What would that be? Emotions? That's -7. Okay. I'm starting to understand a little bit more about how it works. At what follower count does the whore filter fall? So this is -7. Fuck, where were we? We were -9, -7. Okay, so -2 for music. Nice. I can do math. That's good. Okay. Now, I should be able to go through this. So, Fangor Quinn. Alright. Let's keep track of this together. Now that we all know the numbers for the punishments here. 7 for whatever this was called. Moderation. 3 for diligence. 2 for indulgence. Or, sorry, 2 for beauty. And 1 for truth. Now that we can remember this, if I fuck up, you guys get to... Listen, how about this? If I fuck up, I will officially allow plural whores into the stream as a word you can say, and you guys get to call me a big loser butt face. I don't know. That'll be the alarm. Alright. But you have to call it before I, like, put it in. Can I call you a whore? You are allowed to call me a whore. A loser butt face whore. But listen, if you guys don't call it and it says like, oh, this is incorrect, then that's on you guys. Flag? Yeah, okay, listen, I don't want to litigate on slut. I really don't. I don't want to do that. Alright, claimed he had no wife. Shit, this is harder than I thought. Okay, listen. This is all gonna be like lust and shit, isn't it? This is just gonna be like -7s across the board. -7. -7. 14. Painting. Oh, see, they tried to trick us. That's -2. So that's 16. Claimed he had no wife is lies, which we have determined is the best thing, or is the least punished thing that you can do. So, that's 14, 15, 17, -17 for Fangor Quinn. Every time it feels like I'm getting shot in the chest. And this stream's it. Alright, listen. Whoa. Hello, Tasha. Alright. Walter Keane. Flirted 3 times with different married women. How scandalous. Dude, he got expelled. So this is... flirted 3 times. Is that 3 different charges that we're doing? Or is that 1 charge? She said you made her day. I'm happy to do so. I'm happy to give back whatever I can. That's crazy. Carson, I just saw what you got flagged for. Or ridiculous headgear. That's going to be fashion. So that's -2. Okay. -2. -1 is 3. Alright, listen. I don't think I should get called a loser butt face and any other words if I miss this one because it is either 1 charge or 3 charges. I think that's fair. I think it could go either way, honestly. So that would be 10 there. So it's either 10 or, well, okay, hold on. So this is -2. -2. -1 is 3. If this is 1 charge, it's 10. If it's 3 charges, then it's going to be 21 plus 3, which is 24. Listen, he got expelled. I'm going to put 24 for now. Okay, so then this is 10. But he got expelled for some reason. Wait, what? What happened? Am I looking at the right person? What is this? Or ridiculous headgear. Oh, at 5 public events. My bad. Okay, hold on. That makes sense that he didn't. That makes sense that he got expelled. Okay. So, 5 events with ridiculous headgear is going to be 10 merit. Lost. Whoops. 10 merit lost. 11. 11 plus 21 is 32. There we go. Okay. Good to know. So, you have to do the number of infractions, which I suppose makes sense. So, Lothar, where he offered large amounts of wine. Ooh. No, no, no. That's 7. So, -7. Got angry during questioning and shouted. Dude, -14. But then he gets 15 here. So it's actually going to be +1. Lothar, you're riding a line, dude. Alright, Josh Bailey. Left his work. Ooh, you're leaving work early? That's -3, dog. That's crazy. -3. -7, which is going to be 10. 17. Approach a married woman with an indecent offer. Ah, shit. Where? Oh, dang it. Alright, hold on. So this is 17. This is going to be... Well, here. Okay, listen. These are all the same. So it's going to be 21 -3 is... Or +3, I guess, because we're doing the... Whatever. -21 -3 is 24. Denied 4 times is going to be 28. Mr. Josh Bailey, I count -28 marks on your record. There we go. Alright, last 2. Horace Webb. I'm getting good at this. 200 merit. Alright, listen, there's no way you could do something bad enough to make this a negative. So, 60... Alright, maybe you can... Dude, he's trying. 60 instances of non-work. That is 180. Jesus Christ, Webb. You're lucky that you gave up your castle, dude. They could have taken your life. Alright, so 180. Helping us claims he works. Is that going to be just lies? Or sloth? How are we judging that? 180. This is lies, definitely. So it's going to be 195. I'm going to do this as lies instead of sloth. Because it's not... Yeah, because it's not a part of his job title. Because he's already... Listen, he's already fucking up on his job. Let's say that. I think he's just lying in here. He's not helping his servants, but it's also not, like, part of his job to help his servants. It's not in his, like, reported job work or whatever. So 16 makes 96, but luckily he got 200. So it's gonna balance out to 4. Good on you, Horace. You barely squeaked by. Alright. Where's an outrageous hairstyle is -2 for fashion. Or merit. Yeah, whatever. -2. 10 times. Dude, listen, the poor man. 70. For, yeah, 70. 72. 5 instances of job skipping is going to be... What is this? Big loser butt face. Oh, wait, what are you butt facing? What are you butt facing? What have I gotten wrong? You don't think this is 4? Arbiter reference. He's lost the attention. He's lost it. Where am I going? I want to go back to the cases. There we go. Okay. Now I've made you doubt. I think you got it right. I just need to guess somewhere. Okay. Request share information. They share information on a secret. This is a weird judgment. Is this lies? Is this... Oh, secrets. Okay, never mind. Not a weird judgment. Carry on. Okay. 70 times. Or, well, it's 10 times 7 is 70. This is going to be 15, so that's going to be 85. Outrageous hairstyle is going to be 87. Secrets is 88. Minus 88. There we go. Got it done. Wait, but now I have to know this. I don't know what's going on here. Listen. Oh, well, I guess I can look at this. And Gideon Bell has the... But... See, Gideon Bell does have the largest here. But also, like, is this Gideon? Like, I don't think it's Gideon. I think... Because they're going through so many people. Let's just do... Whoa. What are you doing? Game, why would you jump all the way up there? I'm down here, dude. Let's just do this. It's not right, but... This is still what I don't know. I don't know what's going to finish that sentence. Because you do have the idle, but it's not going to grammatically make sense. To execute his punishment, idle was used on him. Bones were used on him. Wait, okay. Hold on. Is this right then? Wait, hold on. Unless this is incorrect. But what's Bones? Bones isn't going to be used on him. Bones was used. So how did Let's see. So now what I need to figure out is how he was killed without wounds. Okay, so that's not correct, which is fine. The fact that I'm only getting 2 flagged means that this is definitely... Okay. This is definitely correct. There's no way that this is wrong. Largest merit deduction in all of history. That makes sense. That's just what this whole case has been about. This is very correct. All the journals and everything, they've told you this. That's fine. And the fact that I'm getting 2 or fewer means that, like, these 2 can't be wrong. Or can't both be wrong. Meaning they both have to be right. Because... So... Because there's no way that this merit's going to be correct along with... But then, like, the name's going to be wrong. Unless it's the punishment is that he loses something else. Because he gets the deduction. I don't think he lost the merit again and then died. I like the idea of them stealing his bones. That's kind of funny. He lost 88 bones and died. Yeah. To execute his punishment. But then what was used on him? Idol was used on him? I do like bones. But also there's no wounds. That's the thing. But... So... Souls is also just a weird word. This is the one that I have to figure out right here. Lust was used on him. Lies was used. Fashion. See, these are all... I need, like, nouns. Bones, souls. Franks was used on him. I don't know, but... Thought of that before realizing bones is an actual option. No, yeah, so... Alright, test. Tell me if you can hear me. Por favor. I was panicking so hard. Alright, I'm back. Hell yeah. So, yeah, we need nouns here. And what I was saying was... There are some weird ones that I don't know why they give me. Some of them are going to be red herrings, scarlet fish, but also it's the sneaky ones. Like Dark Hand was the one that like really laid it in for me. Of like, all right, listen. Can we see the second page? This one? Oh, second page of options. Never mind. There's the second page. Just the grammatics of it. I'm not. To execute his punishment, the idol, souls. Maybe bones were used on him, and then souls. He lost 88 souls. Oh, whoops. Sorry. This was supposed to be bones. No. See, I don't know. So these are the two that are wrong, I think, right? Whoops. Okay. So then, yeah. So to execute his punishment. Carson, do you remember it? Again, obviously don't tell me, but I'm just curious if you have remembered it by now. If it was not against the first year, I'd feel very happy. I'm down to try it, honestly. Well, here. Could he have lost 88 years and died? Alright, I'm back. My dad wanted to use my mirror, so. So yeah, so I need... Dude. I just see nothing that could be used here to execute his punishment. Blank was used on him. Oh, it's gonna be like... It's gonna be like the virtue being used on him? So is it gonna be like... Where is it? What was it that he had gotten? There's a lot of emotion stuff. So is it gonna be like moderation was used on him? And he lost his bones or whatever? Moderation was used on him, and he lost 88 bones and died. Souls and died. Beauty. Souls and bones. Could he have just lost merit? He could have. But also, I don't know why he... There are two things that are stopping me from putting just merit here. Is that he already lost the merit up here. He was judged at the largest merit deduction. And then it's still the fact of I have souls and bones. He might remember. So like that's what I'm struggling with. Or I'm just trying to figure out. Let's just go through this really quick. Diligence. Beauty. It was moderation and truth. Just at least for the merit, we'll test it. Okay. So, extraction. So I do like bones being extracted. Could be souls, but I just like the merit extraction. Bless me. Jesus. Maybe it could just be merit though. It's the extraction, the merit extraction. He doesn't look particularly... he does kind of look a little boneless. You know my name, just look for my face. Exaction, my bad. Yeah, alright. That's just, I didn't read. Wager... Oh, see, this could have helped with 4th, but... Dude, so... man. See, this is where it's like... Why are we picking up bones and souls from this? Like... I like him losing bones. Diligence, beauty, merit. I don't know. Moderation and truth. To execute his punishment, he does kind of look boneless. Oh yeah, look at all those, like, alright, listen, I'm set on it being bones. Were souls used on him? Listen, something was used on him. But what was used on him? What, like, who's doing what? Why do I have the Franks highlighted as well? I don't think that's it. I really don't. Yeah, okay. Dude, maybe it's not bones then. Hold on. Okay. So... execute his punishment. Something was used on him. Dude, I am spinning my wheels right now. At night, I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love. Do not make that error. You know my name. Just look at my face. Let's just not Gideon Bell, but again, there's like... There's no way, right? Lothar Bell. So... I don't want to just like guess and check it. I could. But... Is his corpse desiccated? He's not breathing. There's no wounds. So I don't know how they... That's the thing. Is there has to be... If they're taking out his bones, then they did it... Is there any info on the idol in this level? There is. Lazarus has it. It's blue and all that. But he's up here. I don't remember what... So, like, I don't know. I don't know. Because then how would you even put the idol in here? Like, if it was the idol was used on him and he lost 88 bones? I don't doubt that they could remove the bones of the idol. But... So yeah, I really don't know. I don't know. I really think he might have lost. This is my guess, having not remembered, so I could be completely wrong. I really think he might have lost 88 years. Okay. Dude, okay. I've stood up for this game. The last couple cases, I've started to get iffy, man. I like years. I don't think that's bullshit. I like that. That's good, Daniel. Dude, listen, Daniel solved this case. What do you mean that we're just not doing grammar anymore? I'm mad as hell at that. No satisfaction. But I'm just doing Mad Libs. Alright. We've got one last one. And then we have the epilogue. No way I beat this before whatever it's called. The baseball game. Let me just peer in though. Let me just take a little look. Shit, yeah, fuck no. Alright, so we'll save this one for another day. We got 25 minutes. We can still do stuff. The stream might pause, so we'll see, but let me pop into something real quick. Alright, let's see. Am I back? Am I back here? I didn't know Team 17 made this. Alright, let's begin. Let's do a little bit of fishing. This could be a mistake. This could be disastrous to start like 20 minutes before I have to start. Yeah, you gotta refresh, Carson. Daniel, have you heard about this game? Welcome back. Holy shoot. Little fishing boat. Dude, a little angler time? I think I've seen the title. That's me. Finch is woken up as well. He wants to watch the fishing. I'm trying to remember. I recognize Team 17. I can't remember what else they've made. I feel like they've made a lot of games. Idiot crashed in front of a lighthouse. Is he stupid? That could be me. Oh, look at this quaint village. The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. Short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Morrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Fuck you, Mayor. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I have a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. Catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there and catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep an close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. That's scary. Alright. Turn in action. Alright. Okay. Cool. Alright, time to start fishing. I got a blue mackerel. Okay. Oh shit, that's cool. What other game... What... Is it Fallout that has it, where you have to, like, compartmentalize like that? The mackerel. Listen, let's stay close to the shore. Just getting a little mackerel. Alright, listen, I'm already bored of mackerel. I lied immediately. We're gonna go further. He is we. It's just like we are. You guys are going crazy over there. Oh wait, can someone check? Am I the #1 Dredge streamer? Am I able to make that claim? Oh shit. A little cod time. Let's get another cod. Oh shit, dude. People are gonna start making fun of me online. Oh shit. Blue mackerel cap is 3. You are not the #1. Damn it. Who's streaming right now? Okay, let's do that. How can I move shit around? Aw, shit. Am I not able to move shit around? Oh, well, I can't move that around. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Let's do that. Then we'll do that. I don't like the 1 space, though. Okay. What time is it? So it's 1:30 with 10 viewers. Oh shit. Maybe we'll raid him after this. Twitch wants me to start raiding people. So there's limits on the number of fish that you can get. Wait, that's a lie, Carson. I just got 3 blue mackerel. Or I have another 4th. Okay. It's getting a little dark. Oh shit, it's going. Time goes so quickly. Alright. I hear a rumbling, and I don't like that. Let's get in right now. You got pissed off. Oh, okay, I see. There's a furry who's playing Dredge and has 57 viewers. Listen, I can't even be mad about that. That's just pure dominance in the game. How do I get out of the boat again? How do I dock? Or am I just not the right? They're like, hey, you have to get in the like actual right spot to dock. Fucking Austin Powers it. Hold on. This is literally okay. Oh wait, hold on. It's in the bottom right of my screen. I saw it. Hold A, bro. Step on the dock. The mayor's waiting nearby. I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head out of town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you the replacement vessel. Yours to own. I understand you may not have necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. That makes sense. So, to recap, you need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand. Selling fish helps town. Yeah, I got it. Let's go to the fishmonger. The new fisherman, eh? Surprised I found a new one so fast. Takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not for the life of everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you a fish. 4 fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns and islands may pay you different, but while you're still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. Alright. Listen, I mean, I don't think there's any reason for me to keep any fish right now. I just want to sell it all. I'm gonna sell my engine too. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this by the down by the docks. I'm sure you would. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. All right, let's go. As you walk in the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Oh, achievement. Introductions. How'd you do that to yourself? Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Alright, well, I don't have anything to repair, so I'm good. Thank you. Listen, I will say, I am going to need a refresher on this. Because I'm gonna get all of the introductions, like I'm gonna get all the tutorial done, then I'm gonna stop streaming and we're gonna go watch the Padres game, and then I'm gonna come back way later, like a week from now or whatever, streaming this game, and I'm just not going to remember how to do anything. So just be prepared for that. Alright, let's go start fishing. Let's go further out this time. I don't care about that mackerel. Let's get out somewhere. See, there's a shiny thing out there. I want to see what that's about. Oh, dude. Don't have equipment for the red. Alright, listen. Let's get some fish. Let's just focus on that. Dude, I can't wait for the ship to get faster. That's the big thing I want right now. Whoa. Alright. Damn it. Alright, I gotta get closer. I think I'm resigned to mackerels and cod. Mackerel. Let's just fucking load up on blue mackerel. How about them apples? I was not paying attention to how much I get paid for mackerel, but... Hell yeah, dude. Trophy. Look at that. Alright. We're already starting to run out of space there, but that's fine. So what's a good time to, like, start heading back? Alright, I've taken all the fish from that spot. Okay. Let's get closer to the dock. And let's just deplete this. Alright. More mackerel. You've never seen anyone catch more mackerel than me. I feel like I should be safe. Like, even if it's nighttime, I should be safe in this cove. Hopefully. Listen, I'm calling it an early night. Why shouldn't I? I have a specific order come through for a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. 1 gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. I cannot do that. I apologize. And a shallow water fish and able to catch them. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. Okay. Dude, that trophy fish was worth a lot then. Alright. Look at that, my loan's almost done. We catch those mackerel. Okay. That's way too rich for my blood. How much money? Oh, never mind. I have enough money for that. But I also think these are like all this. I think these are the ones that I have. Whoops. Okay. So that's 14 knots. This is 10 knots. Okay, so not worth it. Lights I don't really care about. Rods, this is what I care about. Alright. Can I only have... Okay. So I think I can only have like 1 fishing rod? Is that accurate? Curious. Be used to develop new equipment. Okay, so... Oh, never mind. There we go. Alright, listen. Oops. I have to install my thing. Okay. Should be good there. Alright, listen. Let's sleep. Let's finish up this contract. And then I think we'll stop for the Padres game. Hunchwoman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks with you to turn. Let's see. Come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back. Listen. Alright. Shit, what did I have to get? It was a eel and... Is there a way to, like, check my orders? Pursuits. There we go. 1 flounder, 1 eel. What is this? Oh, what the fuck? Alright, great eel found. Perfect. I could just keep... Let's make sure I get the flounder, and then I will just load up on flounder and eel. Okay, that's the wrong spot. This could be flounder right here. Ah, that's dredge. I don't care about dredge. Those look like flounders, dude. Look at that. Yeah, let's just... Oh, never mind. There was 1 flounder. That's sad. I plucked a solo flounder. Oh, here's some... Oh, no, that's the dredge again. Alright. Onwards and outwards. Could go through there, but I think we're vibing. Whoops. Okay. I waited too long. Let's see. There's a cod, dude. Listen, I can go a little longer. What's the worst that could happen? Alright, now I'm gonna start locking in. Floating buoy. Dim light. Oh, okay, so is it gonna be like some proximity to light or something? Where it's gonna be like, hey, like, if you have like a certain amount of lights on, then you can dodge with whatever's in the deep. Listen, that's a dangerous game. I don't want to start playing that right now. Listen, are you sure the guy doesn't want multiple flounder and cod? Alright. Dude, 50 bucks? That's good. Only feed at night. Oh, no. Okay. So that's where that starts. Shit. Alright, listen. That'll be for later on. That'll be for another day. I'm just going to do this. Look at that. 15 bucks on my loan. That's easy peasy. Oh, the mayor wants to say something. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Mara? Do you get this? Ah, fuck. Dude. Alright. Mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string, dripping slightly. Dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick. I don't want it spoiled. Fuck. Okay, so I have to go out immediately. Don't forget to check your compass map if you get lost. Okay, so I am going. Oh my god. Let's do research. Should I do? All right, let's spend this. Hey, now I have a hydraulic rod. That's cool. Okay. Ah, fuck. Dang it. That's what I was looking for. I was like, oh, they don't have any engines that I can research. Alright. I think that will do it for this stream. Unfortunately. Should I try and raid the furry who's playing Dredge? Padres game, 2 minutes. Alright. So yeah, we will definitely play Dredge soon enough. I do still have to finish Case of the Golden Idol. I want to do Blueprints. What's our raid emote? Let's do the... What's the Aaron win game? What's that emote? I just want to hear... I want to hear someone else say like, oh, the air on air, thanks for the raid. What's that emote? Pew pew pew. Okay. Alright, so thanks for staying, y'all. I'll be an affiliate. No, that's not gonna happen, but it's all good. Alright. Bye bye, y'all. I don't know when I'm gonna stream next, but this weekend's pretty packed. Maybe next week during we'll see what happens. But alright. Oh wait, here, sorry. What's the name of the furry? Or really anyone who's doing Dredge right now. I need the channel name, please. Are they playing? Okay, are they playing Dredge or is it just a random raid? I don't want to just raid some random person. I want to at least have some association. They're playing Dredge. I think they stopped. Are they still live? We can't raid someone who's not live. Alright, who's someone we want to raid? Pick an apt person to raid. They're alive, but I don't think they're playing Dredge. Alright, what's the call? Do we raid them? Or do we do someone who's doing Dredge right now? Is there anyone else playing Dredge? Or am I the #1 Dredge streamer right now? Okay. Let's do Penguin Home then. And you guys gotta make sure you're on the rain. On it still. Alright. I'm starting the raid. I don't know how this will work, but we'll see. So yeah, so I'll see you guys there. Thank you for watching. And the raid has started. Godspeed.